So when you're adding new fish to the aquarium, the first thing to do is to ensure that your water quality is exactly what the fish are after. In this case, a temperature of 25 degrees, a pH of about 7.8 and a KH of about 8. So you've added some buffers to raise the pH and KH, some salt and some water ager. Then the next thing to do is float the fish in their bag in the top of the aquarium for at least half an hour. And what that does is give the fish a little bit of time to regulate their body temperature to the water. And if you don't do that and you shock the fish, coming from warm water going into cold water or even vice versa, then the fish aren't able to regulate their body temperature fast enough. And what that does is stress them out, and then that depletes their immune system. So unless it's extreme, they don't die straight away, but then their immune system gets depleted and they tend to be susceptible to diseases such as white spot. So that's something you've really got to watch in new fish, and one reason why the fish should be acclimatized. If the pH of the water in the bag is significantly different to the tank, the best thing to do is open the bag up and introduce some water from the fish tank into the bag every 5 minutes to allow them some ability to acclimatize. Oh no, that's cool. And now what you don't want to do when you're acclimatizing the fish is to just fold the bag over the aquarium like that. That's the worst thing you can do, because if you go away and forget that you've done that, it takes almost minutes for the fish to die, because what you've done is just choke off their air supply, and a lot of the time you've minimised the surface area, and because the fish are quite stressed, they run out of oxygen really quick when you do that. So you want to make sure that if you are acclimatising the fish, to roll the bag open like that, and if you do need to cup in some water, then you need to hang the bag like that so the bag is open, or even peg it to the side of the tank if need be. But in this case, the pH is the same, the temperature is correct, so the fish are right to be released. Now it's very predictable that fish are going to go and hide in the bottom of the aquarium while they're a bit stressed. Then it's also predictable that when you add the fish, that the water might go a slight bit cloudy over the next day, and that's because the fish are releasing an organic into the water, and it's going to grow bacteria, and sometimes the first bacteria to grow is bacteria that grows in the water, and then when the good bacteria grows in the filter, then the water will clear up.